Good evening. We've spoken on this programme repeatedly of the strain on the Welsh ambulance service. Well, tonight we've spoken to staff and paramedics about their distress at having no other option but to ask families or taxis to take patients who may be having a stroke or chest pains to hospital. There are warnings too. There are times when no ambulances at all are available across all of North Wales because so many crews are tied up outside A&E departments. The Welsh Government says it expects all health boards to make urgent improvements to reduce the delays. This special report is from my health correspondent Owain Clark and filmed and produced by Ben Price.
When a person's seriously injured, speed matters.
Currently we're responding to an 80-year-old female with reports of fallen on the pavement outside with a suspected fractured femur.
Advanced paramedic Aled Williams is rushing along the North Wales coast to help someone who's in a lot of distress.
Right, Jenny. Pop that on your wrist, just breathe in and out.
Retired nurse Jenny Evans fell from the pavement outside her friend's house near Llandudno. It's been more than an hour since neighbours called 999.
I have been lying on the floor here for over an hour and the neighbours have been fantastic, but the ambulance is still not here.
It's not a great place to be, is it?
It certainly isn't, no. It's very damp, very cold, and it'll be dark very soon.
Aled won't be able to take Jenny to hospital as he's in a rapid response car, but his training means he can offer more treatments and medication at the scene. But the clock's ticking, and the nearest free ambulance is 30 miles and 3/4 of an hour away.
We've given her a concoction of drugs, really, to help with the pain. So she's more comfortable, but obviously we're getting, it's getting dark now and cold, so that's our main priority at the minute, to try and keep her warm, and hopefully the ambulance will be here shortly and then we can get her in the warmth.
She's got all her friends from the lifeboats here, and they've obviously bought lots of blankets for her. So we're keeping her as warm as we can.
But delays like this are becoming ever more common, as Aled explained to me earlier in the shift.
The pressures on the ambulance service at the moment, and especially the delays outside hospital, quite often we don't have any ambulance to send or available to send to any sort of our most serious calls.
And here at Glenclwyd Hospital, this is what those delays look like. At 4 o'clock this morning, Anne Williams woke in severe pain and her family called 999. The ambulance arrived just after 7, but Anne's still with the crew, even though it's now midday.
Got a cup of tea and get something to eat. Never happened to me in my life.
So you're feeling comfortable and they're looking after you, aren't you?
What? And the lads that I got, you couldn't ask for better.
Betsy Cadwaladr Health Board says it's trying lots of things to speed things up and that hospital doctors work with paramedics to keep an eye on the patients who've been waiting the longest. But the impact is undeniable.
It's disheartening. Some shifts we can not even go out to a job. We can come straight to the hospital and relieve our crew that have been stuck here either all day or all night. And sometimes you're just relieving crew. So you're not even actually going out on jobs some days. And as a sort of effect from that, we're sort of de-skilling as well. We're losing our skills.
Staff, like those here at the control room in St Asaph, try to do as much as they can to help.
OK, and how long does you breathe them in like this?
By giving advice over the phone to less urgent patients. But sometimes they say they have no other option but to ask families or even taxis to take seriously ill patients in.
We can just see all across Wales that we just don't have any resources available. We can see how many crews are stuck outside the A&E departments. And we just know that leaving them longer and longer is only going to cause more issues to their health. So let's just get them there as soon as possible, yeah.
Day and night, shift after shift, crews across Wales tell the same story.
My name's Dewi Lloyd. I'm one of the paramedic operations managers based in Dobbs Hill in Flintshire in North Wales.
Morning, it's 5:20. We've been queuing since about 2 o'clock with a patient that's been here since 10 o'clock last night. There's three other ambulances queuing with us. So we're just waiting for our relief to come down so we can come home and finish.
And as night falls in Llandudno, Jenny's ambulance finally arrives. But even though she'll be on her way to hospital soon, it's likely to be several hours yet before she's admitted, tying up yet another ambulance and crew outside A&E.